हेलो एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू जस्ट शोबिज। आज के इस वीडियो में हम लेकर आए हैं एक्सक्लूसिव इंटरव्यू ऑफ इंडियन टेलीविजन एक्ट्रेस खुशी दुबे, जो फिलहाल डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर आने वाले शो आशिकाना में एज अ लीड नजर आ रही हैं। तो आइए सुने खुशी के साथ हुई पूरी बातचीत।
So Khushi ji, first congrats on doing a very good job in Ashikana.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So how has the journey been so far?
The journey has been amazing. It has been really different. I've got to learn so much, and I'm working with such a great team. So yeah, it's been very beautiful. Gul ma'am's vision and the entire direction teams and creative team's vision is amazing. I've got to do so many things in the show, like doing stunts, doing comedy, humor, romance. Everything has been so beautiful.
Okay. So since this is a kind of romance and love and murder mystery, so what's your feeling on the combination of both the genres?
I think it's amazing because we're catering to all types of audiences, whether it be those people who like detective and murder stories, whether it be those people who like romantic stories. Especially we're streaming on Hotstar, which is one of the most craziest and best platforms we have right now for OTT. So that's one of the things. And I mean, if I would have been a viewer, I would love to watch something that is coupled up with romance and drama and action and also mystery and thrill at the same time. So it's a complete package of all these things, and I'm really loving it.
And I think she has some few steamy kisses. So are you comfortable in those parts?
Obviously, initially I was a little skeptical and uncomfortable about it, but then Gul ma'am explained it to me that we're going to shoot it in a very cute space, and it's going to be more of an affectionate scene than a vulgar scene. And also my co-star Zain really made me feel comfortable, so that it comes out beautifully in a very cute way. So yeah, that was the whole ideology behind it.
Yeah. What is the feedback regarding your character so far from the audience?
We've received a great feedback. I think that is one of the main things that keeps me going. People have loved Chicky's character, whether it be the fact that there are many girls who are relating to Chicky's character. They keep writing letters, and they keep making video edits and clips and everything. And we really appreciate the fact that Chicky is one of those people who is representing women, and she's doing so many things at the same time. She is emotional. She is funny and humorous. She is very powerful and brave when it comes to action sequences. People have loved it, especially because we've shot larger than life action sequences, whether it be on harness or doing punches and all. And I've done all of these for the first time. I've not been trained before, so it was really thrilling for me. And yeah, I mean, what better can you expect out of the role? Even the chemistry, when it comes to Zen and me, we've loved the chemistry. So I'm really glad, and I'm really fortunate enough to receive so much of love from the fans. And clearly on the Twitter also, we were trending for a lot of time. So people are trying to guess the story ahead. So I don't think there can be anything more beautiful than this.
Okay. So now taking a look at your journey, you began as a child artist and then came into as an adult girl. So how do you see your journey so far?
I think the journey has been like a roller coaster for me, because initially I started with a film called Ankahi, where I was playing Aftab Shivdasani's daughter. I was directed by Vikram Bhatt, and at that time I was hardly 5 or 6. Then I started doing TV serials. I did this show called Nagin on ZTV, and that created a huge hype for me, because everybody got to know me as Choti Nagin. And then I was doing many more things, like many more serials and stuff and reality shows. And since I was very good in studies, I was trying to balance it along with that. I used to carry my books to the shoot and read it whenever I got time. I even topped my 10th standard. So yeah, I did that, and in the middle of it, I had to leave acting for some time. I had to take a break because I had to complete my studies, and my family really thinks that education is also important at the same time, completing education. So I did that. I pursued engineering. In computer science, I did that. Then I did these two films, Bombay Talkies and Dil Dhadakne Do, and they gave me a lot of exposure to film industry. I got to work in both the movies with Zoya ma'am, and I think she's one of the most finest directors I could have worked with. Especially in Dil Dhadakne Do, where I was working with these legendary actors like Ranveer Singh and Priyanka Chopra, and all of these people. They were so inspiring for me. I got to learn so much from them. I remember Ranveer Singh telling me when it was our rap party that I have seen something. I've seen this X factor in you, and believe me, you should never leave this line and just keep working hard the way you're working. You're very talented, and that was like everything for me. So yeah, I mean that was a completely was a completely different journey. And now when I'm looking back at all of it, at that time, yes, obviously I was a little younger and I was a child artist. And now when I'm doing this as a lead, Ashikana, I think it's really beautiful, but at the same time there's a lot of pressure because all of the success and failure of the show comes on you, and you are the face of the show. And but it's equally beautiful because when I approached for the show, Gul ma'am told me that this is Chicky, she will be, and this is you have to do this, that. So I knew a little bit about her, but as I got to as I shot the show, I got to know so much more about the character, and since she has got so many layers to her character, a tough character, but at the same time I'm enjoying it, and I'm completely just by the way, I'm completely different from this character. So yeah, as a child artist also, I received a lot of love from my fans when I used to go to the airport. Air hostesses used to surround me, and that was a very different phase. And now Ashikana obviously has been leading the leaderboard since a long time now on Hotstar, and I'm glad about it.
So all the movies which you had done with Zoya, was it as a child artist or some of them were also as an adult?
No, those were as child artists, and then after that I took a break. Okay. I completed my engineering and everything because I wasn't able to balance engineering along with acting because it's a technical course and it's a professional degree. So I didn't want to hamper anything. But then lockdown came, and then I thought that let's again get back to acting if in case it's possible. And I got this show. And just by the way, I completed the last final year exams of my engineering while I was doing this show. I used to come on the set, shoot for like 12 hours or something, and then go back home, stay awake the entire night, study, go for my exam in the morning, and again get back to shoot the next day because obviously since I'm the lead, I did not get any break. I had my exam. So, that is how I completed my final year exams, and I got a 9.8 pointer out of 10. So it's thrilling and it's tough.
Yeah, and of late the government is coming out with some regulations saying that children artists shouldn't shoot for more than 6 hours and all. So do you think those regulations are important? Because sometimes there is a lot of pressure put on child artists, even by their parents as well, to because everybody wants the child also to come ahead. So do you think
actually I did not hear about this regulation. I've heard this from you. Yeah. So I think it depends from children to children. If they're able to handle the pressure well, then it's fine. And if it's becoming taxing for them and it's becoming tough for them, then this regulation would work well for them. It depends from person to person. I mean, I was very passionate about acting, but yeah, obviously when you act, when you're shooting the entire day, you do miss out on your studies. So what I used to do was carry my books to the shoot and try to balance it and stuff. But actually, this is a very subjective topic, I think.
What other characters would you want to try your hands at down?
What are the characters I want to try my hands at? I think Geet from Jab We Met. करीना कपूर कैरेक्टर एंड मे बी कहानी में जो विद्या बालन जी का कैरेक्टर था, मे बी दैट. आई थिंक देयर आर मेनी कैरेक्टर्स आई वुड वांट टू ट्राई, बट आई थिंक द जब वी मेट गीत इज वन ऑफ माय फेवरेट्स. I've watched that film for like a lot of times now. Yeah, so that is one of the characters. And regarding I just wanted to add something to my second last answer, that I think for children, if they come up with such a rule, I think it will be beneficial for them, because children might not have that much of stamina as adults. So balancing both the things might get taxing for them. So it might work well for them.
Okay. And means going ahead, would you want to do television, or you prefer to do more web and flips?
I could actually do both, but since I've done a lot of television, I would like to explore more of OTT and web series, and I'm very excited about the web series part. But I think equally, both are equally good as long as the storyline is good and your character is impactful. As in, if your character outshines, then I think both of them are good.
Okay, so I wish you all the best for Ashiki and your future career as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, take care.
सो दोस्तों, ये था हमारा आज का सेगमेंट. एंटरटेनमेंट की दुनिया की ऐसी और भी खबरों के लिए हमारे साथ बने रहिए और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए. अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो इसे लाइक करना ना भूलिए.